Hello everyone, Conscientious Reefer here, and in today's video I just want to be talking about some of the cleanup crew I use on my 2 reef tanks. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm going to start off with snails because I think that's probably the most common. I have quite a few varieties in here. I got a Trocus snail right there. These guys are been really good at eating algae and just eating detritus and stuff, and it's pretty nice because they are able to flip themselves over. That one just knocked over the bird's nest, but yeah, they're pretty good, and I've had them breed in my tank before, so it saves a bit of money in the long run of having to buy them, obviously. But so, and then I got a sand-sifting conch. I think it's a fighting conch, I'm pretty sure. They're pretty cool. I've got one acclimating in the bag right here. They're pretty cool. They're obviously the sand sifting conch. They sift the sand. Just keep the sand bit pretty immaculate. I'm buying one for this tank because I just have some diatoms and stuff. And yeah, speaking of the sand sifting, I have these little black Nassarius snails right here. They're similar to the normal big ones, like the big white ones, but they're a bit cheaper and they're small, so you can buy a lot of them for cheap. But they just sift the sand. They're sand dwellers. They just live in the sand, just like the big white ones. These guys are also very good. All these snails just rise out of the sand when you put food in. It's pretty cool to watch, and they're got that little elephant trunk on them, so they're kind of cool. But I have a turbo snail right here. Pretty big snail. These guys are pretty good at just destroying algae. Just cows right here, just grazing all day. Got one in here. Yeah, these guys have been really good with eating algae and all that sort of thing. The problem with these guys is they can't flip themselves over. So that's the main problem I have with the turbos. But besides them not being able to flip themselves over, they do a very good job. And I got these Astrea snails right here. This guy's more of a cone-shaped shell. And these guys do also a really good job of eating algae and just keeping the rocks clean. And yeah, they're kind of similar to the Trocas, and I also have these kind of unique chestnut snails, and they're kind of cool. I don't really know. They obviously eat algae and stuff, and I don't really know the difference, like how well they do, like compared to like turbos and Trocas, but they have a cool pattern and nice orange shell, so they're cool. That's kind of it for the snails. So I have quite a big variety of snails, but in terms of actually no, I have one more type of snail I haven't discussed. I have bumblebee snails. Can't really find any right now, but they're obviously they're pretty small, so they can get in like the holes of the rocks and eat detritus and stuff, and they can eat verminid snails, which is really helpful in the long run. Some people say they don't do that, but I've noticed a significant reduction in my verminid snail population after adding these. So that's kind of it for the snails. I also have some hermit crabs, with some little red leg hermit crabs. I find these guys to be really good with snails. Usually you get those hermit crabs and they'll straight up murder any other snails, but the scarlet hermit crabs, that's what these guys are. I have never had them kill a snail. I mean, knock on wood, but they've been really good for me. And like I've had like the electric blue, I've had like the blue legs. They all kill snails, but these guys have been pretty good. They're a bit more expensive than like the little brown or blue hermit crabs, but they're worth it in the long run just because they don't, like, the money you spend on them, like you're saving money on buying more snails, if that makes sense. So yeah, but scarlet hermit crabs, I really like those guys. And I also have an emerald crab in here, but God knows where he's at. He's just hiding, but obviously really good. I used to have a little bit of bubble algae in here, and now I literally can't find any anywhere. So very good. Never had any issue with them picking at corals. So yeah, invaluable member of my cleanup crew. And I also got, I guess it's kind of a member of the cleanup crew. Can't really see him, but I got a cleaner shrimp in here, and they're just kind of cool. They just eat like like fish foods. The fish miss them, he'll snatch it up. So he's pretty helpful in that regard. One of my last members of my cleanup crew is this sand sifting starfish. They're very useful at aerating and keeping the sand clean. They do need a bit more of a mature system, so you can't just put them in a new system and expect them to do well. They need some mature sand to sift, but they do a great job of aerating the sand pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, see you next time. Bye, guys.